Hello friends, when I first observed this happen, I did not know why or how. Simply twirling a phaco probe can help to remove an epinucleus sheet. Let's see what happens in this case. Grade 2 nucleus sclerotic cataract. I am removing the nucleus and you see that there is a thick epinucleus shell that is left behind at the end of the procedure. This epinucleus shell is also lying in the subincisional area as well as inferiorly. How do we normally handle an epinucleus when it is left behind? Most would like to switch over to an IA. However, an aspiration port in the IA is only 0.3 mm as opposed to a standard phaco tip with 0.9 mm. Hence, it's much more difficult to remove using IA probe. Removing with the phaco probe itself in the epinucleus mode can be done. All you have to do is to rotate this epinucleus into an area that is opposite to the subincision area for removal. Now, while rotating the epinucleus to the opposite pole, one needs to be very careful and exert very gentle pressure only, as otherwise a second instrument may pass through it and create a rip in the equator of the capsular bag. Let me show you another way of how to remove the epinucleus. Now, this will work only if the cortical cleavage hydrodissection has been performed correctly. The advantage is the epinucleus rotation is not necessary, and by simply twirling the phaco probe about, you can remove it. Let's see what happens in this case after the endonucleus has been removed in a grade 2 nucleus sclerotic cataract. Carefully observe that the phaco probe is in the center, and all I'm doing is I'm twirling the phaco probe around. This can be easily made out by observing the irrigation port in the irrigation sleeve as well as the bevel of the phaco tip. The epinucleus loosens itself out from the various portions within the eye and then automatically propels it towards the phaco tip. How and why does this happen? Now, when you twirl the phaco probe, this will direct the irrigation flow. We're talking about 30 cc per minute, which is 100 times the volume of the anterior chamber, which is usually about 0.3 ml. This fluid flow will occur in multiple planes, creating a directional fluid wave in many planes within the eye. The bevel of the phaco tip through which the line of aspiration will work also rotates by creating a vortex. This loosens up the epinucleus and propels it towards the phaco tip. The fluid as well as the vacuum current will suck the epinucleus in. If hydrodissection has been done improperly, then the epinucleus will not loosen and this procedure will not work. Let's observe this and see what is the real secret behind it. This is another case, similar grade 2 nucleus sclerotic cataract, and after removing the nucleus I am left with a thick epinucleus shell. I am playing it at half speed. You can observe from the irrigation port on the sleeve that I am twirling the phaco probe inside the eye. As I twirl the phaco probe, the fluid wave or the fluid current will sweep through different planes in the anterior chamber and propel the epinucleus sheet, if hydrodissection has been done well, towards the phaco tip where the vacuum is actively working and help to remove the entire epinucleus sheet. This is so simple to do, and that's all there is to it. Thank you for your attention.